I'm Bella from SlabWare, and today I'm going to show you our overview of the feature drawing.
Inside your SlabWare system, go to the Drawing section and click on Setup. The Drawing setup will be used if your company wants to define a default price for borders and corners, splashes and edges, and cutouts. Otherwise, if this price varies, you will set a base price and register all the different prices under products. So these products will work as an extra. Once the product is selected, the price will be added inside your order. This will happen especially with edges and splashes because of all the different sizes. So you can add products in whichever way makes more sense for your company. Here we have the different kinds of corners: radius, clip, bump out, notch, and you can choose how it will be charged, by unit, linear, or square. You can write the price, and here under Service Group, you can group them to organize in the same line. Charging options is where you are going to decide if you want to charge for this or not. If you want to decide about that later, depending on your specific quotation, just hit Optional Charging. So once you go to the drawing in the Price Details phase, you'll be able to see your radius like that, and you can click it. In this way, the radius will be charged or not. Here's the preview, and you can see how this will be displayed in your drawing. Hit Save, and all your next drawings will have this configuration. Now let's go inside your drawing, and you can click on the skier icon to set more information. By hitting this checkbox, you'll be able to see fractions. You can also see millimeters if your system is set to square meters. Here, if you want to, we'll be showing a graph background. You can choose whether the charge will be made by the square footage of the project or by slab. You can choose if you want to see measurements on borders or not, or you can select here if you want to charge for the total square area without subtracting the cuts of the countertop. Under Waste, you can define a percentage of the total square footage, and your customer will not be able to see it anywhere in the project. To make your project clearer, you can increase the font size, and you can also set the default size of your countertop, or default measurements. Here you can add a default edge, so if you come here and splash some edges, you'll see your default in this pop-up. You can also set a default text color. And we have these other features that will help you organize your drawing. You can choose colors and measurements for your splashes and edges. Let's suppose you want to choose a clear blue color for all your backsplashes. And you want to set the measurements for backsplashes as 5, 4, and 3. So once you want to apply a backsplash in your drawing, you hit the border. And the measures that you just set will appear, and you'll be able to see the clear blue color. Here you can check your templates, the countertops you usually use in your projects. It's not necessary to draw them every time. To set a new one, just right-click your mouse and hit Generate Template. You can also name your countertops and move them around to organize. You can also change the color. And now let's go to the next phase, borders and corners. When you hit the corners, you'll be able to add a radius, clip, bump out, notch, or even the standard. And also borders, full radius, bump out, bumping, next phase, splash and edges. Once you hit it, you'll be able to see this pop up, and it will show you the edges that you have registered under products, also the default one I showed you before. By clicking on the name, you'll select the desired edge and insert it into the drawing. You can also change the acronym and the color. Now, let's go to Cutouts. To see the different kinds of cutouts, you can make a left click on the countertop. So let's suppose I want to do a seam to better fit the pieces inside this countertop, or if I want to add a generic cutout. I can choose a sink with shape, price, cutout measurements, angle, faucet, reference point, and distance view. Or I can add a sink from my inventory. Also, from the cutout inventory, I can add a custom item, an item that will be ordered later using a purchase order. You can also add a cooktop and move it around if needed. Now, material. This is the part where you can add slabs from your inventory or from a custom item. As you can see, your drawing will be divided by areas and you'll be moving around the pieces to fit better into the slab. To create a new area, just hit this plus icon, write down the name, and click on the countertops that you want to add to this area. Hit save, and you can insert the material. So in this area, it will be a custom item, a Taj Mahal. Save and close. You can also select services or other products. The system will show you how many slabs you have in the area and how many you need. Drawing form to help you and your workers giving them. You'll be able to see the countertop area and the material usage. If it's not enough, it will show in red, like here. Last step, price details. Here you'll be able to see the layout with the slab pictures, and here in review, you can organize all your countertops, making everything looks good in the photo. You are still able to edit descriptions, values, and amount coming. Here in Forms, you can insert a drawing form to help you and your workers giving them any kind of details, and you can also generate a technical PDF without items informations.
I hope this video helped you guys, and if you have any doubts, you can contact our support team, and if you're new here, you can go inside SlabWare.com.